Hi everyone. Today I'm going to show you our new spread builder in CityTrader. We spent a lot of time on it and we think you'll like the new changes. To view the new spread builder, once you log in, simply go over to the right hand side and click on Build. This is where the old spread builder was, but you'll see that the new spread builder has a lot more functionality. To get started, let's choose a product group to build our spread in. I'm going to go up here, I'll just type in corn. We'll use corn for now. So here you can see I have on the left hand side a list of futures. I just want to build a simple future spread to illustrate how the spread builder works. To start loading instruments in the spread builder, one of the ways I can do that is to simply drag an instrument over into the builder. So here I'll just drag this instrument over here to the right hand side. You'll notice that now I see that individual instrument down here under the spread legs. At the top you'll see this box. This box will give you kind of up-to-date information about the spread you're trying to build. So you can see right now I only have a single leg in there, so it's not a valid future spread, that I need at least another leg. So why don't I do that? I'll populate another leg. I'll just drag it over here. So now you can see I have two different legs here. So you can see up here I have the May 2016 future, down here I have the December 2016 future. Up here it's going to tell me that this is a new future spread, that it doesn't know of this spread. That's because it really doesn't make sense, kind of the way that I have it structured. I have both of the legs long, so probably what I'll want to do is change one to be long and one to be short. So I'll just go ahead and do that. So I'll just take this down arrow here. So here you can see now this is a calendar spread. This is an instrument that already exists, so I can see that because this is blue. So this is blue, and I have a symbol here. So what it's going to do is whenever it's blue, it's an instrument that already exists. I don't have to create it with the exchange. I can go ahead and trade this if I'd like. If it's green, I'll need to ask the exchange to create the symbol, and then I'll go ahead and RFQ it and trade it if necessary. So here I can see kind of bid, ask, Theo values for the calendar spread. It'll show you either the current price or the implied values based on the underlying instruments down here. I can also very easily change the underlying instruments, or excuse me, the spread leg instruments. It's pretty easy to do. I could just delete it and drag it over, the new one over, but instead I could simply just change this drop down. So I just want to change the month. Let's just change that. So you'll see that this updated. So now I have a new symbol, I have new prices. You can see it's a new spread here as well. I can also build multiple leg spreads. So right now I'm just looking at two different legs, but I can easily duplicate legs. So maybe I want to have a third leg. I can just hit copy. So here there's a new leg. I want to change the month. Let's make this long, or let's just change it up even more, change the quantity. So here you can see it's kind of showing all of these different legs. It's telling me that this doesn't exist, and so it gives me some information about if it was a valid spread, what the bid, ask, and Theo might be, and it gives me the opportunity to create and RFQ it. When I press create an RFQ, what it's going to do is it essentially asks the exchange to create this instrument. If it's a valid instrument, the exchange will go ahead and create it. It'll send off an RFQ, and you'll be able to go ahead and trade it. Let's clear it and go to some different spread types. So now let's go to options. Let's go down here. So here what I'm going to want to do is I just want to build a simple vertical spread. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drag over a call here. And let's just go ahead and drag over another one as well. So I'm going to sell it here. So now you can see that this is a valid instrument, and in fact this is an instrument that somebody has already created. So somebody has already asked the exchange to create this user-defined spread. So again, I can see this, but it's blue. I can add it to my trade window. So if I wanted to trade this, I'd just click here and populate my ticket. There's not a market right now, but I can go ahead and place an order if I so choose. Going back here, I could RFQ it. So if I think this market's a little wide, I think it might tighten. If I RFQ it, I could go ahead and RFQ it here. Down here for options, there's very similar functionality as the future functionality that I just showed you, except there are a few more things that I can change. So I can change not only the expiration, but I can also change items from calls to puts, and vice versa. I can also change the strike. So maybe I want to change the strike, change it here. You can see now this particular spread doesn't exist. So I can tell that because it's green, there's not a symbol here. So this is something that I have to create and RFQ it. I can also, in addition to doing option spreads and future spreads, I can do covered spreads. To show that, I'm going to go into the spreads. I'm going to go to covered. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to simply drag a pre-existing one. So I can populate the order ticket, or excuse me, the spread builder a number of different ways. So I can drag on the individual legs from the futures and options. I can drag on a pre-existing spread. So here, I dragged on a pre-existing spread, and it's going to essentially break that into the individual legs, tell me some information about it, and give me the option to change it. So here, this is a covered spread. You can see here's the option up here. Here's the future down here. It gives me the ability to change the expiration, call put, and the strike price here. But then for the covered leg, it allows me to set a price and a delta as well. Currently, this doesn't have a market, so we're not looking at it. But if it had a market, you'd be able to see the values in here. So that's the basic functionality of the new spread builder. We hope you'll like it. We're continuing to make improvements. If you have any feature requests, please let us know. Thank you.